all of you. I want to know. I wish we could talk. Anyway, I'm feeling you, and I love you. Are you always kind of interested in the way other people live? People that maybe aren't like you or a little bit different, or some of your friends might be different and you're so interested in what their lives are like? Well, I have a wonderful book about a subject that we don't really get to know that much about. And it's called Under My Hijab. And it's about a little girl who's a Muslim, and some Muslims choose to wear hijabs. In fact, I have a really good friend in London who, her parents never wore a hijab, but she wears a hijab, and she loves wearing it. It means it's very sacred to her, and she is one of the most amazing people I know. So, strong Muslim women who love and embrace the hijab, and this little girl is trying to figure out how she's going to wear her hijab as she grows up, because she has so many examples of different women in her life that wear them slightly differently. It's called Under My Hijab, and it's by Hena, illustrated by Aliyah Jalil. In fact, I'm just going to go ahead and have a shout out to Najla in London, who I love, and her children as well. I miss you very much. I can't wait to be able to travel again. Okay, so they picked this beautiful red. Do you think I like red? Yes, red inside, under my hijab. So here she is. She doesn't have to wear it yet. I'm not sure what age they do, but her mother's wearing one, and she's letting hers fly right now as she decides what her life is going to be like. And then it's dedicated to My Strong Muslim Sisters Everywhere, by the author and by the illustrator, to all the inspiring women in my life, most importantly, my mom. And here's on the title page, you see a bunch of different ways to wear their hijab and express themselves. And this is kind of in rhyming too. So here she is. She's with her grandma. You see her grandma's making bread, and might be her grandpa. She's watching her. She says, Grandma peeks into the oven as a brown loaf of bread starts to rise. Her hijab is carefully folded like the crusts on my favorite pies. So she likes the folded crusts. And I don't know if you can see, but hers is very neatly folded. I guess she wants to be sure she doesn't get it caught on fire in the oven or something. So she's very neatly folded, her grandma. Hello, Grandma. When she's at home in her kitchen, Grandma fixes her hair in a bun. We mix up some chocolate cookies and share a sweet treat when they're done. So a lot of times Muslim women don't wear their hijab when they're home. And this grandma doesn't. So she wears her hair in a bun, and she helps her. Oh, I wish I could be in that family with my grandma. Mama makes jokes with her patient as she peers in his ears and his throat. Her bright pink hijab looks so cheerful, tucked into her tidy white coat. So here's her mama, a doctor, peering into a patient's throat. She's got her beautiful pink hijab on that's tucked into her coat. Throat coat. At home, Mama lets her long hair down as she rolls up the sleeves on her shirt. We laugh while we plant pretty flowers and make a big mess with the dirt. We're gardening together. And this time her Mama's wearing her hair down. Auntie works hard in her studio. She's always dressed funky and cool. Her silky hijab towers up high, pinned with a handmade jewel. So she's wrapped her hair completely up, and she's got a handmade jewel that keeps it in place. I love that. I think if I wore a hijab, maybe that's how I'd wear it. And here's our little girl watching her auntie, and like, maybe I'll do that when I grow up. I don't know. She's gonna be able to express herself how she feels. I help hang my very own painting on the wall of her colorful home. Auntie's hair is streaked pink and purple, a fine work of art that she can comb. So there's her auntie's hair when it's not in the hijab. Pretty cool. She's hanging her art up in her beautiful artistic home. Her auntie appreciates her art. I do too. Jenna's our fearless troop leader. She makes us the gooeyest s'mores. Her hijab is topped with a sun hat whenever we hike the outdoors. So here's Jenna, their scout leader. And so she wears the hijab, but then she wears a sun hat on top. So they're like looking at all the good stuff. Keeps the sun out of her eyes. Her hat right on top of the hijab. See. Oh, and then she's still with the scout troop. When dark falls, we huddle together and share spooky stories all night. Jenna's hair glows as she whispers. I shiver and hold her arm tight. So there's her scout leader without her hijab, telling scary stories. Look, all the girls, oh no. Ah. She must be a really good storyteller. My sister Hena in high school wears something stylish each day. She puts on a fashionable outfit and wraps her hijab a very cute way. So look how her sister wears her hijab wrapped really in a cute way. Saying goodbye to her mom, bye to her sister, waving out the passenger side. I like their life. Hena ties her hair up in the evening when she takes a short break from her book. Then we dig through the clothes in her closet to find her tomorrow's fresh look. There's Hena figuring out what she's going to wear in the morning. And she lets her little sister help her pick, too. What a stylish sister she gets to have. I had a stylish older sister myself. Iman tries to earn her first black belt. A sporty hijab frames her face. When she cracks a board into pieces, I'm amazed her hijab stays in place. So there's her friend Iman, cracking it. Look at her beautiful wrap. And there she is watching. Everyone's watching. Wow, she is strong. She's a great, is that judo or karate? Black belt, karate. See my kitty? Kitty, you like this book? You look so pretty there. At my house, her friend comes over, Iman. We dance to some music. I teach Iman moves that I know. My cousin's curls bounce, jump, and tumble as we put on our own private show. So here they are. Iman's the one that was just doing karate and breaking boards. And now they're making up new dances and kind of like MTV, their own MTV music. These wonderful girls and smart women inspire me with all that they do. I can wear my hijab like each of them or try something totally new. So they're having a picnic, and these are all the women that inspire her and she loves. And she's going to decide how she wears her hijab. Yum! I wish I could eat that delicious food. Under my hijab, in a headband, or a clip with butterfly wings, my hair shines bright like my future. I can't wait to see what it brings. And that's the hijab she picks. And she has a little clip of a butterfly. But she has lots of different ideas from all of her friends of things she might do. Let me make sure I didn't miss a page. No, I didn't. We don't want to miss any of this. And then the back page tells you all about the hijab, if you don't already know. And it's really fantastic. So some Muslims choose not to wear a hijab, and some do. And I like them. Whichever they do, I love them. And especially my friend Najla and her kids and her husband. All right. Thank you for enjoying this book with me. I love it. I'll see you next time. Makes me want to wear a scarf, even though I'm not Muslim. Yet. See you next time. Thanks for being here. Bye.